Hello Wildcat fans, welcome back. So I know it's been a couple weeks, but hey, it's 2015 and we certainly have some new things in store. If you thought you missed it, well, we've got you covered. I'm your host, Selena Garcia, and this is CatEye Rewind. Alright, so jumping right to the court for our men's basketball, the men had a rough time with a 5-game losing streak over the winter break, but in their first game of 2015, the men came away with a 97-71 against Trinity Baptist on January 5th. Brandon Stewart scored a career-high 32 points on 10 of 16 shooting, while Quentin Brewer added 14 points and 12 rebounds. On January 10th, the Wildcats fought back from a 10-point deficit, but came up short against Hampton 58-56. Brewer had a career-high 20 points with 9 rebounds, 4 blocks, and 3 steals to lead BCU. On January 12th, Norfolk State visited the historic Moore Gymnasium and came away with the 79-55 win over the Wildcats. Ricky Johnson was a bright spot, scoring 17 points as the men fell to 4-13 on the season. The men will now head to Baltimore for a 2-game road trip against Coppin State and Morgan State this weekend. Now, on to track and field. The men and women's teams started their indoor seasons this past weekend at the University of North Carolina for the Gene Anderson Invitational and the Joe Hilton Open. On Friday, Desiree Richardson was the lone Wildcat gold medalist, winning the women's shot put with a throw of 14.77 meters. Other standouts during the day were Barry Kimbrough, who finished 3rd in the men's shot put, Michael Tiller finishing 2nd in the men's high jump, and Deidre Jordan finishing 2nd in the women's long jump. On Saturday, Julia Mills-Porter started off an amazing day for the Wildcats, winning the women's 800 meters with a time of 2 minutes and 20 seconds, .98. The Wildcats also completed sweeps in the mile and in the 60 meters. The next meet for the track and field team is this weekend in Johnson City, Tennessee for the ETSU Invitational. Now on to women's basketball. The Lady Wildcats had a 5-game losing streak of their own during the break, but they also managed to get a win in their first game of 2015 with a 63-53 win over Western Carolina on January 3rd. Kayla Crawford had a double-double, scoring 18 points and 11 rebounds. Kendra Cooper added 20 points, while Kaylin Williams had 10 points and 7 blocks. On Saturday, the girls fell to Hampton 61-54. Emily Williams led the Lady Cats with 13 points, while Jasmine Knowles scored 11. On Monday, Kaylin Williams had a career-high 10 blocks, but it wasn't enough as Norfolk State came away with a 53-40 win. The girls head to Baltimore next to face Coppin State and Morgan State. Alright Wildcat fans, well that's all the coverage we have for you this week. Also, with the new year comes a new day, so you can now catch us on Wednesdays at youtube.com/CatEye Network. And be sure to follow us up on our Twitter and Instagram pages at CatEye Network. See you guys next week.